Hey guys, my name is Phoenix.
And I'm Teddy.
We are from PT Airsoft.
I'm Bob the X-Man Hildebrand.
And I'm Daniel.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about sportsmanship. So, the question for both of you, what do you think should be the best quality for any airsoft player to have?
Bob, you want to start?
I think the ability to be able to lose with class, but while also caring about your fellow airsofter, just caring more about their safety and the ability for them to have fun than any amount of points or any amount of wins you could get on the airsoft field. Because the wins in the airsoft world are kind of like a fart in the wind, if you guys ever heard that. It's a lot of fun, but really, it's more about the other player and yourself having a good time, and also airsoft is a great way to make friends. That's kind of how I got into it. I used to go all by myself, and I met a lot of great friends that I've known for a decade now. And I love airsoft basically for that reason alone.
Right.
Nice. Best quality for an airsofter, I would say having a positive attitude at all times, and then a good understanding. I really agree with what you said, Bob, of thinking of what the other player feels like. Hey, I got shot. Yeah, I'm a little upset, but that means somebody else is having a great time on the field. And that guy is most likely a friend that I would get along with, and we could probably play video games together and just have a good old time. So yeah, that would be my answer.
Okay, and I have a question too. What would be the best way would you handle confrontation on the field?
Confrontation on the field. You definitely want to start out calm, because if you go in escalating, it's just going to get worse. In all honesty, the best way to handle things is usually to get game control involved, because if you calling out another player, not only is it against the rules and unsportsmanlike, generally it doesn't work and it escalates the situation. So it's always best to go with admin or game control to be able to handle those issues, just to keep yourself out of it and have a sportsmanlike conduct.
I don't think I can answer that any better. Yeah, the game staff and game admins are there for a reason, and their job is the player's safety. So if an event, something like that happens, we always want to try to make sure everyone's safe, make sure everyone has the iPro on, but hopefully nothing like that ever happens on an airsoft field. But if it does, definitely contact the referees or admins as quickly as possible.
Sweet. And on a whole, would you say that most of the airsoft players you come across, in your travels, are well behaved and have good sportsmanlike conduct?
Oh yeah, the vast majority of airsofters, and I think by its very nature, airsoft requires that. It's a game of honor. We shoot plastic BBs. There really aren't that many viable options for marking rounds. So by its very nature, people have to not be buttheads. So the vast majority of airsofters, the vast majority, are great folks who play airsoft.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree with that. The honor system, is a way to keep everybody in check, and you can see it. And then, if somebody out there is, not playing the way they're supposed to, they're almost outed immediately, So you don't want to be that guy, So the game itself is designed to be an honor system, and it almost kind of checks itself. So I think that's really cool. And yeah, airsofters are just great. Most of the airsofters I've ran into, they're nerdy like me, video games and comics and stuff like that too. So it's very easy to relate to. So yeah.
You got another question, Teddy?
That should do it. We got to get these guys going. So
well, hold on. I got one more question. It doesn't have to do with sportsmanship. However, would you guys agree with me in saying that airsoft is pretty much just another version of LARPing?
I would agree, and it's honestly hard for me to disagree while holding this. Some people do get offended by the fact that you call it LARPing. I've heard that before, but that's my opinion, and it seems like we all. I think Daniel shares the opinion a little bit, at least.
Yeah, I actually 100% agree. I'll tell a quick story. I was watching the movie Role Models, where if anybody see that hilarious movie, but in that movie, LARPing with medieval time setting was a big part of the movie, and so they were just dressing up and hitting each other with foam swords. And about halfway through the movie, I just start busting up laughing because I realized that's exactly what airsoft is. That's exactly. So yeah, I think it's LARPing, and that's great. It's so much fun. I'm never going to stop doing it.
All right. Well, that's pretty much all the questions I have.
I would actually just like to say thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate having you guys on the Rebellion.
Oh
yes. Excellent.
I'm sorry.
Awesome.
Well, it was great being able to talk with you guys and actually coming out to this event, and hopefully, probably not, I can attend more BB Wars events or GI events in this area.
Hopefully.
Which, by the way, if you haven't come to D14 yet, you should probably drop by. It's actually a very, very good field to play at.
Also, make sure to check out the GI Tactical Walk-In store in Plano, Texas. Just saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. Well, that's all I got. Again, thank you.
All right. Perfunctory greetings.
Thank you, Dave.
Well
Yeah,
played,
no
gentlemen.
problem.
My name is Phoenix.
And I'm Ted.
We are from PT Airsoft, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.